James and Max here. Today is the 22nd for our Elite update. Um, so much going on. A big thing for us tonight is our Super Funnel Academy. And I know there's definitely members here that have purchased Super Funnel Academy. If you haven't gone deep with it, talk to us so we can make sure you start crushing it. For those of you that hadn't, I mean, those that are in this community are our best people to be a part of it because you're action takers, because you're people that have stepped up. You really want to be on that call. I know we have people all over the world, and as soon as I say we're 8 p.m. Eastern, there's could be someone. It's funny because I made a post yesterday and I said, how we haven't had this call at 8 p.m. Eastern. And people say, we want it, we want it, we want it. And I said, as soon as I post this, there's going to be someone that says that time doesn't work for me. So someone posted below and said, well, I'm in the UK, it doesn't work for me. And then someone said, I'm from Switzerland, it doesn't work for me. I mean, that's just, it's funny. Anytime you start doing webinars, you always get that. Well, it just doesn't work for me. But we're there at 8 p.m. We usually always do it at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern, but we're there at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, which is Max's tomorrow, because right now it's 7:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. where he's at. Either way, 22nd, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to go live. If you haven't purchased Super Funnel Academy, you want to check it out. That is our two Combo Cup Award winner. That is our flagship product. That's something that can get you some crazy commissions. So be a part of that webinar. And we're just like we've been driving traffic to our smaller launches. We're also going deeper and deeper with driving traffic to our users of Super Funnel Academy, those that take action. So be a part of that call tonight. It'll be a good one. Also, it is snowed in my local area. And when I say snow, it's enough snow that like the grass is still sticking to the top of it. But I'm gonna send a video to Max where my son's freaking out because he sees snow like once every 3 years here. But that got him excited. But another thing that got the community excited yesterday was the notion of service arbitrage. And if that's something you ever have questions on, talk to us, and specifically Max, because Max has done this a big way. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for that. So sometimes we focus, I think, just generally as people saying, we need to do the work, right? And more, when you think Elon Musk is making those cars, right? Do you think Jeff Bezos is the one packing the products for Amazon? No, right? They're on a different level. I'm not saying they don't work hard, but they're on a different level. Start to think like that. I mean, there's something to be said about, of course, putting in the work to make sure that you know that a process works. But when you get to a certain point, especially even with service arbitrage, what's so cool about that is get your head around this notion is that go onto a site like Fiverr, okay, and see things that are selling. We talked about this in the update video in the free community. Like a famous example with at least within Max and I is like for years he would remove backgrounds. Actually, we use that tool to remove the background for me holding that ClickFunnels award. We use that particular tool. Bottom line is there's people that will go on a site like Fiverr to get things paid. And Fiverr's not just $5 anymore. There's people that charge hundreds of dollars for stuff. You'd be surprised what things are selling for.
Thousands
Yeah, even thousands. I mean, you've done thousands of dollars, like literal,
per
like
order, yeah.
graphic design and stuff. So Max and I have talked about this a lot. He does it, and along with his wife, does a lot of this kind of stuff. So what's my point? My point is that you can go on to a site like that and start seeing what is selling, and say, is there a tool that does this? For example, background removals. Is there a tool that'll remove backgrounds? Yes. Is there a tool that will, like, think of it this way, all this stuff that's done with Chat GPT, and it's like there's all these people that are like, I need help, I don't know, proofreading my thing. There's a big thing for like, I have uh like I'm just thinking off the top of my head, okay? Like the whole thing with kids in college and they need help studying and stuff. It's like, well, you could just make them a GPT and it helps them study for the LSAT exam, like to be a lawyer, whatever. That's what I did when I studied to be a US citizen. I made my own GPT to ask me questions like who is the president here, who was all this kind of stuff. I made it for myself. I mean, the other day I made a GPT because where I'm from, there's basically no news. If there's a news, it's like someone lost a cat. Like it's like there's like nothing going on in the area where I grew up. But I'm like, I made a GPT that searches the internet for news from where I'm from. so that I can see what's going on. It's like, oh, they again, it's like the local hockey team won their game. But all that to be said is that there's a lot of power out there, especially with AI right now, where you can solve real world problems. And people say, I need help studying. I need this removed. Okay, find that, see that it's selling, find a tool that does it, and then you put up your listing. And then when someone buys it, you can do it. And see, sometimes people are like, what do I can I get into? Well, you could make 100 different posts, 100 different things, and then if someone buys this, you get the tool. Or even better, find someone that's willing to do that, that's willing to do that work for, let's say, $5, but you charge 50 for it. Service arbitrage. That's no service arbitrage. So Max, I'll have you speak to about that, but I just want to say again, be there for the call tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I think we're going to have a lot of people there. It's going to be fun. And ultimately, we bring you into this world of Super Funnel Academy, the done for you offer, where you can be faceless, where you can have the traffic done for you, and you have an offer that not only is going to give people valuable information, strategies in terms of traffic, among other things, but it's something that you can sell and make high ticket commissions on. So, Max, that's what I had today for our lead update.
Yeah, so just talking about service arbitrage again, like if you go to a site like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com, then you can really just see all of the services that are being sold a lot on those platforms, and many of them are just like, logo design, like graphic design services, logo design, banner design, yeah, all kinds of design services. And if you go to our free community, to the classroom, we actually have a video called AI Brand Builder that shows you how you can use AI to have like all kinds of designs done for your clients. So you could go ahead and make a logo for somebody and then put that logo on everything they could ever need for their business. And you could make money this way while AI would do all of the work for you. So you could have AI create a logo, send it to your client. The client might be like, oh, so I want the color to be changed here. I want something else there. Then you just have the AI make those changes, send it back to your client. And then you could be like, do you also need like a letterhead? Do you need a business card? Do you need a website? Do you need, because like that site that we talk about in the free community in the AI brand builder course also creates entire websites with that logo for clients, and it's all just a click of a button, so you don't need to know or understand anything. But that's the same. Like James mentioned, that site that removes the background, that site has been around for 10 years, but still in the last 10 years, 99.9% of the people who buy services on Fiverr, they have never heard, or like 100% of those people, they have never heard about that site that we're using. But now, what is possible right now is way more advanced, because you have AI tools that can do way crazier things than just removing a background of a picture. So this is like, so service arbitrage is amazing. I don't want you to, try to start 10 businesses at the same time, but this is something that I can highly recommend because anyone can do it. And it's all just really about being able to have an offer on like a website with some nice pictures, a nice description, SEO, search engine optimized, but that's all like not rocket science. You just need to have a compelling offer that people can find. And when they find it, you either outsource the work to somebody else, or you use AI or easy to use non-AI tools, and you can make money this way. My best month only on Fiverr was 10K, and I always brought in like 4 to 5K, and it was always something that I've done on the side, and like for three to $10,000 on the side, while other people or AI or easy to use tools are doing all of the work. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you would take that money as well. Once again, it's all about, getting started. You just really need to get the ball rolling. When I got started, it was like, it sounded amazing. I thought that I could never do it. A friend of mine introduced me to like this world, and I was like, yeah, but I don't have the skills. Like, how in the world am I supposed to do this? Like, he introduced me to that site. I saw the potential of it, but I was like, yeah, I can't do it. Like, I have no idea. But then I started to do some research, and I realized, hang on, I can actually buy a software for $67 that then makes covers, ebook covers that I can sell for like $25 a piece. They're not like super like, world class designs, but there are designs that I can charge 25, 35, $45 for, and I just need a tool that I pay $67 for once. So obviously, you three sales and you profit. That's how I started. But then later on, I started to use Photoshop as well. I started to outsource. I like, yeah, always found good, reliable people to do the work for me. And like, this is just possible. There are so many opportunities online, and same with affiliate marketing. You don't need to be a good writer anymore, but you can write amazing emails. You don't need to be an amazing writer anymore. You can even write sales copy, and like, everything can be done nowadays, but you just really need to go out there and start doing it. Like, that's the main thing. Like, when I bought my first course online, I was like, always like, on my first courses, I was always like, why are these guys always talking about mindset? Because I was like, for me, it was obvious that I need to take action, and I took action, and that's why I'm still here. But now I really understand why like all of these mindset modules are usually part of courses, because like that's really the only thing that almost everybody out there struggles with. It's like, oh, I can't, I don't want to, I don't have the time. Just try it, and then you
Yeah.
will find out you can't. Then just try something else. But like, you need to get started, and yeah. So opportunity after opportunity. Tonight we have a call about our Super Funnel Academy that won us a 2 Comma Club award. See, like a couple of years ago, I was removing backgrounds for $15. Now we won a 2 Comma Club award. Why? Because I didn't stop. I didn't stop. Like, I also had launches where I sold like 50 copies in like 5 days, like years ago. But I was like, okay, but one day it's gonna be 100. Maybe one day after that, 250, 500, 1,000 copies, and I made it, only because I didn't give up when my launches flopped. Because I was like, yeah, 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 I just need more time. And I see many people who are like, if they don't make $10,000 in a week, they're like, this stuff doesn't work. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna stop. And yeah, that's the wrong mindset. And like, you will not succeed if this is what you think is the truth.
Yeah, I mean, there's a famous saying that says, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. And it's true.
Yeah,
If you say
yeah.
I can't do that, it's like you're right. If you say I can do that, it's like you're right. So yeah, really, really exciting stuff. And I think it's cool that we went a little deeper here on service arbitrage, and we have a course in that in our free community. Something if that's something you're interested in, there's a lot of money that can be made there. We've done it ourselves, and Max has done it to like a crazy level. Okay, and then be there tonight if you can. If it works tonight, if you haven't picked up a Super Funnel Academy yet, tonight's the night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll have a link below and we will see you there. So, all right, everyone, have a great day and we will hopefully see you tonight.